Truma, makers of the Combi Heater and iNet system, are proud to sponsor Practical Caravan TV.
Welcome to Practical Caravan TV, your one-stop shop for all things caravanning. Now, coming up in this week's show, we take a look at a Bailey Pursuit, a little bit like the one behind me. David Motton will be testing the new Volvo V90, and I'll be checking out a Coachman Pastiche 520. But while you watch that, I'm going to go and get pitched up. So how big does a tourer have to be to constitute a proper caravan? Well, take this new Bailey Pursuit 402. It costs less than £15,000, weighs a little over a tonne when fully laden, and measures less than 5.5 metres from hitch head to tail light. It's absolutely tiny, yet it packs in everything you could need inside. For 2017, the Pursuit has had a full makeover too. Gone are those grey sidewalls, which I actually thought were rather distinctive, but in their place there's a rather more consumer-friendly white. There's also plenty of kit that used to be optional, now included in the standard price. We've got alloy wheels, and then up front there's a panoramic sunroof and an AKS hitch. Now, on the near side here we have got the battery box and the gas locker, but luckily the loo is over there on the off side. But surely a van this small can't be spacious inside. Well, let's go and check it out. On the contrary, for such a small van, it's remarkably spacious in here. And storage in particular is impressive. We've got a big sideboard down here, which is shelved. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 overhead lockers, and another one here in the kitchen. The sideboard here is a bit low to be used as food prep space, but it's the perfect place to put your TV, which is, of course, why the relevant sockets have been put there. The kitchen itself, it has to be said, is a little bit compromised. It really is quite compact. We've got a 3-burner gas hob and a combined oven and grill beneath, but there's not very much in the way of food prep space, unless, of course, you lift up the extension flap. Now, there have been some complaints about the drainer on Bailey's new square sink, so Bailey has made it smaller in this slightly revised version, so that you can put it at the front here and it won't melt on a hot hob. Beneath the sink, there's a good-sized fridge, and there's a microwave here, which is set at a decent height, but unfortunately directly over the hob. The lounge is remarkably spacious as well. These beds are long enough that at night they can be used as singles. They're 6 feet 2 inches long. Alternatively, because this is most likely to be bought by couples, they turn into a vast double bed. And it's wonderfully spacious and light and bright in here. That's because you've got a huge front window, a panoramic sunroof, a roof light overhead, and 2 side windows. And that just leaves the washroom. Like the rest of the van, it is remarkably spacious in here. We've got a useful little sink, which is round and a good size, with a cupboard beneath, and then above that there's a clear window. I must say, I would rather that it was smoked. Alongside me here there's a decent sized wardrobe with a couple of big shelves above for towels, and of course an electric flush loo. The shower is fully lined and a really good size, plus it's got its own roof light, although the entrance to it is a little bit on the narrow side. The only other quibble I've got is the blown air vent in here. There's just one for the Truma central heating, and I do wonder whether this room is going to take a while to heat up. It may be small, but the Bailey Pursuit 402 really is impressively well formed. It's got a surprising amount of space in it for such a small van, and a decent amount of kit. The price is pretty impressive too, at less than £15,000, or if you buy on PCP with a £5,000 deposit, it's only £115 a month. If you're a couple and you don't mind making up the bed every night, that's really quite compelling. The Pursuit really does give you everything you need, albeit nothing more.
For decades, Volvo has been known for its estate cars, but today's V90 is a very different proposition from the big, boxy Volvos of old. The V90 is a stylish car inside and out, and it's priced to compete against the likes of the Audi A6 Avant and the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. We're driving the D5 all-wheel drive automatic. Volvo quotes a curb weight of 1,817 kilograms for this model, including 75 kilos for the driver. We've matched it to a Swift Expression 586, weighing 1,335 kilograms. The Volvo is completely unfazed by towing the Swift on twisty country roads or at 60 miles per hour on the motorway. The V90 is firmly in charge. The Volvo continued to boss the Caravan around in the lane change test. Even on a wet track, the V90 found plenty of grip and kept the Caravan on a short leash. Four-wheel drive really helps when the roads are as damp as they are today. Whether making a hill start or pulling away smartly from a junction, sending power to all four wheels means the V90 can make the most of its performance. And there's plenty of it. The Volvo pulled the Swift from 30 to 60 miles per hour in just 8.2 seconds. That's serious speed, and it doesn't come at the expense of fuel economy. The V90 achieved 29 mpg towing on motorways and A-roads. According to the official combined figure, it's capable of 57.6 mpg on the combined cycle. On the inside, the V90 picks up where the XC90 4x4 left off, with a high quality interior that's both stylish and beautifully put together. There's plenty of room for the driver and passengers. Rear legroom in particular is very generous, but the thick transmission tunnel can get in the way of carrying 3 passengers in the back. The boot is big, although it can't match the Mercedes-Benz E-Class Estate's capacity. Folding the seats down is a quick and easy job, leaving an all but flat load space. The V90's premium feel is reflected in a premium price, but there's more to this car than an upmarket finish and distinctive design. Just like Volvo estates of the past, it's a very practical car, and what's more, it's a quick, stable and secure all-weather tow car.
And with that, we come to the end of the first part of the show. But don't go away, because we'll be back in just a few minutes with lots more, including a review of the new Coachman Pastiche 520. And hopefully I'll have finished this by then.
Truma, makers of the combi heater and iNet system, are proud to sponsor Practical Caravan TV.